Well, earlier this year, if you remember, I got this 336 Marlin, 336A in 30-30. And I like that gun, and I'm really lucky to have found it. And at the time, I was thinking, well, I'd like to find a 35 Remington in a 336A. And I did. Now, this is, again, one of them project guns. It needs a little bit of work. But, just feel fortunate to find one at all, and I got it on a really good price. Surprisingly good price. And it's an older one, so it's not micro groove. This is a 1950s, well, 50 really, what they call a waffle top. It's not a flat, like these are a smooth top and then drilled for the scope. These are flat and supposedly not drilled for scope, though it's a little conflicting on that. Some of them might have been from the factory with the scope, though this one has got a peep sight on it. You know, and it's the Williams peep sight. You know, and I go both ways. To me, it's a big chunk of metal on there. The advantage to them is that anybody can pick them up and shoot reasonably well. So if I leave that or take it off, that's still to be decided. You know, the stock is kind of chipped up, and the bluing on the gun itself isn't bad, but the mag tube is completely gone here, the bluing on it. Well, if I have to, I could actually replace that whole mag tube. And this is, you know, they have a fairly wide stock on them, but, you know, the forearm, and back here on the stock there is a chip out of the stock right on the corner, not a biggie. And then somebody put a recoil pad on it and did the kind of a usual half-ass job that you see done. So it's a possibility that I might end up replacing the stock. For now I won't. I'll clean it up and pine tar it. You'll get rid of all these dings. It's a pretty nice piece of walnut underneath there. And unless this is old enough where it doesn't have that Mars shield on it, you know, so it won't be so bad, so hard to get that off of there. But just one little piece of wood chipped out of there. So otherwise, she's got potential. She's a little neglected, but it's exactly what I wanted, and at a very reasonable price. So that'll be a project, and I thought I'd show you it beforehand. But this mag tube, that might have to go. You know, but that's the same mag tube as that one has, and I know they are available, so not too big a problem. Well, I'm sure I could take it out and shoot it right now and there'd be no problems. But I do have reloading dies and some brass, so. But like this, like I say, is the regular Ballard type rifling. So my intention with this will be to shoot cast in it. And when I got that mold that I modified for the 351, that is the perfect mold for these. You know, flat nose bullet, 200 grain. Well, before I modified that mold, I made up a bunch of bullets, so I have a bunch of bullets already made for this. So, something I'll be working on. But like I say, some of this stuff I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. You know, to do with the sighting on it. And I got to figure out something about these. You know, because you put these regular screw-in type plugs in. On the newer Marlins all came that way. This is what, 73 I think. But this is, you know, serial number starts with a G, which makes it 50. Which I think is the first year of these 35s. But I feel very fortunate to have found it. I'm very lucky in that stuff. But it isn't so much luck as patience, and I really keep my eyes open. I kind of know what I want, and I really keep my eyes open. But you'll be seeing more of this. But it's my next project.